Subscribe and hit the bell icon to never miss another update from India Forums.
So this is Simba who's very happy that I won the show, and will always make it a point like only me and Karan are happy. और कौन खुश था? और तो कोई खुशी नहीं था. I was like, वो लोग क्यों खुश होंगे बेचारे? They तो wanted me out of the show. Obviously, when they announce me as the winner, they're not going to be like, yes, Tejasswi जीत गई. They will want me out. They will not want me as the winner because that is something that they have been trying for the longest time. मैं तो पता नहीं कब की बाहर हो जाती. वो तो.
So, straight from lifting the trophy of Bigg Boss 15 to now doing her own magic on the screens with Naagin 6, we have with us Tejasswi today. A very warm welcome to India Forum. How are you doing? We can see you're keeping very busy.
Yeah.
First of all, how have you been doing? What have you been up to otherwise? And how is it, taking everything in and coming to terms with all that is happening around you?
I didn't get any time to come to terms with whatever was happening around me because I have just been extremely super occupied with whatever was happening around me. I just been extremely busy. And I like this. I like working, and I will always choose being busy than holidaying.
Okay, that's a good thing to hear, and then it might be a good schedule going on for you. Coming back to the show, I want to know that the show happened to you while you were inside Bigg Boss.
Yes.
So what was the kind of thought process that went into coming around saying yes and knowing that as soon as you step out of the house you have another commitment because you were back on the sets I think in 2 days or the next day.
Yeah. No. The day before the next day, but even the next day I was doing my look test. So I had one day to basically just do my look test, and then the next day I started shooting. So I really loved the fact that somehow in a way I felt like after winning I still had the chance to be in front of the audience and keep entertaining them because they've done so much for me by making me win the show. So it made me feel so thankful that I could in some way give it back to them. Like all the love I could just shout it back to them. So I was very happy.
All right. I'm assuming that people inside the house were the first few people to know about the show happening to you, which means that Karan was also amongst the first few people to know about the show.
No, even Karan didn't know I was doing the show. Nobody in the house knew that I was doing the show till the finale. Karan also got to know about it one day before the finale. I was shooting for the promo one day before the finale, so everything happened just one day before the finale. So I myself wasn't sure of if it was happening or not, but everything happened just one day before the finale. So it just kept happening, and I just not had the time to sit and just think about अरे क्या हो गया, इतना कुछ हो गया.
Okay. Did you ever see yourself play Naagin on TV, and was it something that you wanted to do, given the fact that you have friends who've been a part of the show and it's been around for such a long time? So was this something on your list?
Yeah, I always really did want to do Naagin because I don't know. I've always loved Ekta Ma'am's work, and I really always wanted to be a part of Balaji. Now getting that opportunity with a show like Naagin is massive, so I always did want to.
Okay. This season, as we all know, it's going to be a little different from the rest because they've touched upon the topic, or actually it explores the pandemic and how everything's gonna turn out to be. So what is happening? If you can tell a little about your character and what went into getting your character right. What's that about?
I've honestly not had a lot of prep time, but I've just been going ahead on the basis or the plot that Ekta ma'am has explained to me during the narration. Also, we have Santram sir, who was the one who directed the first season of Naagin. He's the one who made Naagin, and he's come back after the first season to this season. So I think I've just been doing what I've been told by ma'am and sir, and obviously there's Ranjan sir also. He is also brilliant. So मैं बस वही कर रही हूँ जो मुझे इन लोगों ने समझाया है. So irrespective of the prep time, I have been just following instructions, trusting them, and doing my best, and hoping that people love me as the new Naagin.
Okay. Two things. How has the response for you being a part of the show been so far for you? First-hand response kaisa raha hai, basically. And number two is the fact that it is such a big franchisee and that you're moving on from already achieving something with Bigg Boss to now another achievement ahead, which if I could call it. What kind of pressure is there on you, if at all there is any?
Of course, there's a lot of pressure. Of course, there's a lot of pressure. I really want to make everybody who have supported me and voted for me proud of me. Which is what I'm saying. That the Naagin was a massive way for me to keep entertaining them and for me to keep being in front of them and making it worth their while. Them voting for me. So this Naagin has not just given me a big opportunity to be working with Balaji and like obviously as a performer and as work and everything, but the biggest opportunity it's given me is the fact that I am now able to be on screen and in front of the audience that have loved me. So yeah, I'm very happy.
And how have the responses been? Ghar wale, what did Karan say? What did your close friends say? Ada has been a part of the show and she actually has introduced you and she's been all praises about you, of course. So, what have the first-hand reactions been for you?
I love Ada. I think she killed it as Naagin. But so I've been getting a lot of support from people who love me, and so I want to really make them proud. So again, like it feels really nice to have people have so much faith in you, and I hope I don't let them down.
Okay. Tejasswi, if I have to ask you, would it at any point be correct to say that, after Bigg Boss or probably with Bigg Boss, your career has, kind of gotten a new lease in the sense that, there's so much happening and all the good that is happening with you. So is it safe to say that, this is like a fresh new beginning, but, with something that a journey is there at the back of it already?
It is. Yes, I do look at it as like the same way. It is when like a new start, and that is the reason why I am going to, when I take any decisions in the future, when it, like work wise, it's going to be very different than what I used to. I want this journey to be better than the one I've had, and that's why you have to be very sure of what you take up and everything. So since I do it is like a new journey to me. It is also up to me how I take it forward. So yes, Bigg Boss is giving me a brilliant lead, and I hope to always have this sadbuddhi of taking the right decisions, working hard, and doing the right things in life. So good things come my way.
All right. Second last question. You've been a part of a reality show. You are now doing a massive show like Naagin. Reactions always obviously come in good and in bad packages. While
Yes.
obviously we are always overwhelmed with the good, sometimes it might get a little too much to deal with the negative bits that come along. What has been your mantra to deal with it? Because it's been a while since Bigg Boss happened, and I'm sure you're like, you know, your proof. You become negative trolling proof by now for sure. How do you deal with it?
I honestly I don't even know what was happening because I've not had the time to log into my Twitter, nothing, because my PR had all the access. I did go on my Instagram. I am active on my Instagram, but I haven't really seen a lot happening on Instagram. So I don't really know what exactly has been happening. Probably I'm living under a rock, or I'm just too busy. But whatever it is, it's keeping me away from all the negative vibes. I'm all about positive vibes. I do not want to pay attention to whatever like bad things are happening. अगर कोई तारीफें हैं तो प्लीज मुझे बताइए. तारीफें नहीं है तो मुझे नहीं जानना है because uh, because I have a life and I have so much better to do in life than pay attention or give an answer to all the negative thing that's been said. And also I feel that nobody in the world is wrong. Everybody has the right to feel the way they want to feel. It's fine if they're not happy with the result, but there's absolutely nothing I can do about it. You have the right to be upset about it or just deal with it and find happiness, because happiness is a choice. I would suggest everybody stay happy in their life and just move on. That's it.
Right. Before I take your last message to the fans, I want to know how has it been working with your co-stars? What is the kind of bond you share? You've been with Simba for a bit inside the house, so I'm sure there's an added sense of comfort that comes along. So how is that, and how what's the atmosphere on sets like?
It's a lot of fun. I think the fact that I know Simba from Bigg Boss does help, because there's a certain level of comfort that we share with each other. He's a lot of fun, and we do a lot of masti. Like when I ask him like, "Are you happy that I won the show?" He's like, "Only Karan and me are happy. Nobody else is happy." तो तू पूछे मत पूछ. I'm very happy you won. So हम लोग बहुत मस्ती करते हैं. And see, this is the kind of things I want in life. This is the kind of people I want to be surrounded with. कि मतलब अगर कोई मेरे मजाक भी उड़ा रहे, it has to be funny and it has to be in the most healthiest way possible. And that's the kind of friends I've made in life. Like Vishal will always make fun of me. A Nishant will always make fun of me. A Vidhi will do that. Ada will do that, because even when they criticize me, it is in the purest of intention. Like they have the purest intention. So this is Simba, who's very happy that I won the show, and will always make it a point like only me and Karan are happy. और कौन खुश था? और तो कोई खुशी नहीं था. I was like, वो लोग क्यों खुश होंगे बेचारे? They तो wanted me out of the show. Obviously, when they announce me as the winner, they're not going to be like, yes, Tejasswi जीत गई. So I think it's very sad if they were expected to react that way. I never expected them to react that way. I very honestly, clearly knew that till the end second of the show, they will want me out. They will not want me as the winner, because that is something that they have been trying for the longest time. Expecting them to be happy with my victory is bichara expecting too much out of them. That's unfair. Everybody has the right to be upset about something. They were not happy with the decision. I respect it.
All right, last question to all the fans who are looking forward and have been supporting you. My Twitter was flooded with tweets when I, just put up that I'll be interviewing you. So I'm sure that all that love is reaching you, if not directly, then via everybody else. What do you have to say to them?
So then that's my answer to all the people who doubt my win. How do you all not see the amount of love that I've been getting? Like everybody else have been asked questions about me and Karan, and me and Karan are asked questions about me and Karan, and nobody else. So like it just says a lot of things. So I really love all the love that I've been getting, and I couldn't have possibly thanked my fans, my supporters, my well wishers, my family, my friends enough, because it's all they're doing. I did whatever I could inside the house, but I couldn't have possibly won without their support. मैं तो पता नहीं कब की बाहर हो जाती. वो तो it's probably just destiny, and like I always say, good things happen to good people, no matter how much ever people try to otherwise.
All right, cool. That was that from my side. Thank you so much for taking our time to do this. All the
Thank
very
you so
best
much.
for the show.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Hey guys, check out our revamped website at www.indiaforums.com to get your daily dose of entertainment.